All right, welcome to Blue Star Report. I'm Brad. This is Dustin. Today, give you a little rundown. We're going to talk about 300-pound plus guys that have experience playing nose tackle. Okay, someone that can come in for Mozzie, start in front of Mozzie, or back him up. You can give him some rest or something. That has experience playing nose tackle. That's over 300 pounds. Somebody that can take on two blockers and hold up the middle and plug it up. That's what today's video is about. Now, if you go look at top 25 list, okay, you're going to notice it only lists them as defensive linemen. So you're going to get a lot of three techs in there. There are a few three techs in there that are over 300 pounds, but they play three tech. I'm looking for 300 plus that have experience playing nose tackle.
Yeah.
Now, there are two that are on that list that are experienced playing nose tackle that are over 300 pounds.
Yeah, but you can forget about getting them to their first rounders. You got Walter Nolan from Ole Miss, Kenneth Grant from Michigan.
Yeah, those two guys are first rounders. And Dallas, from my understanding, not my understanding, but just by watching what they've done in free agency, they're looking to get a receiver in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't believe they're going one tech in the first round. Okay.
No.
I just don't think it's going to happen.
No.
So the first guy that comes up on the list that has nose tackle experience, that is a one tech over 300 pounds, is Alfred Collins. Okay. So Alfred Collins played for Texas, and Dustin and I watched him play.
Pretty good.
He's pretty good. He'll stick his nose in there and he'll stuff up the hole. Many times did we see him clog up or shut down trying to get a first down.
He's good on the goal line.
He's good on the goal line. So, like I said, he's from Texas. He's 6'6", 332. Plays nose tackle, defensive tackle. So he can play both, but he does play nose tackle. He runs a 4.95 40, okay, which is pretty good for 332 pounds.
Yeah.
That's getting down through there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has 7 career sacks.
And last year he had 56 total tackles, 27 solos, a sack, and 1 forced fumble.
Yeah, and I'm going to have some of his measurables up on the screen. You've probably already seen them by now, but if you'll notice, which is not surprising to any of us, what he doesn't do good is jump.
No, he can't jump very high.
None of these guys are very good jumpers.
Their verticals not very.
Yeah, they're really bad verticals. Okay, yeah. So like Dustin said, his best year, not a bad year. He is projected to go in the late second round. Okay, that would mean that if we picked him in the second, then we would have to go third round to get us our running back. So hopefully he slides to us in the third round, or maybe they trade some of them 5th rounders to get a 3rd round pick. I don't know, but he is in the wheelhouse.
If you could get
he is in the wheelhouse.
If you went second with him and went to a running back in the third, the right running back was still there, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah, there are quite a few running backs. So Alfred Collins, he's number 1 on our list. He's the first guy that comes up after these guys that is over 300 pounds and plays nose tackle. So the next guy is Omar Norman Lott. Okay?
Yeah.
He plays for Tennessee.
Volunteers.
He's 6'2", 291. Now, let me say something about this 291. They have him listed, I think, at 313, but in the combine when they weighed him, he weighed 291. And sometimes these guys will go in there and they'll shed weight so that they can do better on their drills.
Yeah.
But then when playing time comes along, they'll put that weight back on and get back up over 300. He just like Collins, he played nose tackle and defensive tackle. He run a 5.05 40. He has 5 years experience in college. He had 14 career sacks.
Yeah, and his best year, he had 26 total tackles. 15 of those were solo, 6 sacks. That's not too bad. Not too bad. He might have got a lot of that from if he played 3 tech some. Yeah.
But He does have that nose tackle experience. Is what we're looking for.
Yep.
What we're looking for. And he, just like Collins, is projected to go late second. So it would be the same type of scenario. Either we pick him up in the second, or we go running back in the third, or we hope that he slides to us in the third. Now, I didn't say this before. I'll say this now. Well, there's two guys on our list, or two guys we're going to talk about that are kind of like our sleepers that are going to be late round picks. But Dustin, I feel like they got a lot of potential.
Stats.
They got a lot of potential. So
look at the stats.
Yeah, look at the stats. So we'll go through those in a minute.
Numbers don't lie.
So the next guy is, I think his name is Dion or something like that, Walker.
Yeah.
He's from Kentucky. He's 6'7".
Damn.
He's a beast. I don't really like that too much in a.
You don't like the height?
Yeah, because he can get off balance in those tackle. But
he's going to get up under him.
Yeah, get up
push
under
him back.
He's 331 pounds. He runs a 5.28 40. He has 3 years experience in college, and he is considered what they have him listed as is versatile. Now, I did some reading up on him.
I like that.
He played the edge, defensive end, tackle. He plays anywhere from edge all the way to nose tackle. He'll play every single position.
Sound like what you want.
Yeah, so every single position. I like the guy. I like him. Okay.
He had
11 career sacks.
Yeah, 11 career sacks. But he had his best year. He had 55 total, 28 solo, and 8 sacks, which is
those are pretty good numbers. That 55 is the best on the list. Well, other than Collins, he had 56.
Yeah,
56.
But he had one more solo.
Yeah, and a lot more sacks.
Yeah,
a lot more sacks. And he is projected in our wheelhouse.
I kind of like him.
Yeah, he's projected in our wheelhouse. He's a third-round projection.
A player you can play anywhere on the line.
Yeah, and he can play anywhere. That works for us because we could go with our wide receiver first, running back second, and try to pick him up in our early third-round pick that we have. Not early, but the 12th pick in.
Yeah.
So, but that fits us. That fits us, and I like his versatility.
Oh yeah.
That would be a 331-pound defensive end.
It'd be good for outside run.
He's not going to chase anybody down with a 5.28 40.
Well, he's got some length on him.
Yeah,
his wingspan pretty good.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, look at his. Look, I'll have his measurables up there. Y'all take a look at them. I'm trying to make a shorter video so that it doesn't, we'll be here 45 minutes talking about it. That's why I'll put that up there so y'all can read that. Like I said, he's a projected third rounder, so he's in the wheelhouse. He is actually perfectly in our wheelhouse.
Yeah,
we don't have to do anything. He might fall there. The next guy we got, Jordan Phillips from Maryland. He's a little shorter. He's 6'2", 312. He's played nose tackle and defensive tackle. He runs a 5.10 40. He had 3 years experience. And by the look at his career sacks is 0.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that he probably played a lot of nose tackle.
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of times those nose tackle guys don't get sacked. They're in there to stuff runs.
Yeah,
we're to take up blockers. That's what they're trying to fill up holes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
His best year, he had 29 total and 17 solo.
17 solos, and he is projected as a 4th rounder. We don't have a 4th round pick.
No.
Okay, I don't know if Dallas would want to. Depending on how some of these guys start coming off the board, he may come down to a 3rd round pick, or he may slide to a 5th rounder for us. So he's in our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we got 2 more, and these guys here we consider sleepers. They're late 6th, 7th round picks. Okay. And we've done some looking at stats and stuff. These guys' stats are so consistent. It's ridiculous. Like year after year, they put up numbers.
Yeah.
So they're really consistent. And the first guy is C.J. West from Indiana. He's shorter. Got that stocky, short, 316-pound, like a bowling ball, just laying down and, stuff the tush-push type guy.
Yeah.
Okay?
Get that out of here, boy.
Get that tush-push out of here. You got to move this guy out of the way first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he played nose tackle and defensive tackle. And get this, he runs a 4.95 40. That guy can get out through there.
Anything under a 5 for
300.
Yeah.
Talking about Larry Allen stuff.
Hey,
Larry Allen would move it, wouldn't he?
yeah,
So C.J. West he played 5 years, so he's got some years under him.
yep.
Okay,
I like that about him.
And he had 10 career sacks.
And if you look, he's pretty consistent.
Real consistent.
42 total. These are 3 years out of his career in college. 42, 40, and 42 totals. 14, 20, and 22 solos. And 2.5, and 5 sacks.
Yeah. So consistent.
Yeah.
He's consistent. And I like his sack.
Yeah.
I don't, but he's he's a one tech dude.
Yeah.
We can play 3 tech as well, but he's a one tech guy.
He's making a lot of tackles.
And he's making a lot of tackles consistently every year.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm getting these numbers. He's putting up numbers. He is a 6th, 7th round pick. That's what he's projected to go. That's a sleeper to me.
Yeah.
That's somebody that you can go, this guy right here, he might be something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of these other guys, if you look at the years the past, like I don't remember what Collins's was, but this was his best year was last year.
Yeah.
The year before that, not so good, not as good.
Yeah.
And they built their way up, and a lot of them do.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But this guy, he came in 42, 40, 42.
Yeah.
Consistent across the board in solos, consistent across the board in sacks.
I like that a lot.
I like that. So the other sleeper we got is, I don't know how to say this guy's name.
No, you don't.
JJ Pegas or something. Pegu, I don't know. Anyway, we'll call him JJ.
Yeah.
JJ from Ole Miss. He's 6'2", 309. Nose tackle, defensive tackle. He runs a 5'1", 540. He has 5 years experience. This guy was a tight end.
Tight end.
He was a tight end, and they converted him to defensive line and put some weight on him. But he's still athletic enough. He still, for Ole Miss, plays tight end. He's not like Travis Hunter, don't get me wrong. But
Travis Kelce?
No, Travis Hunter. Plays both ways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He's not that type of guy that plays both ways. I'm talking about.
I thought you was comparing him to another tight end.
No. He's not like Travis Hunter, where he's just he's a showboat at both positions.
No,
but he has caught a few touchdowns from tight end, and he plays tight end some for Ole Miss, all the way up to this past year. He has 11 career sacks.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And he's consistent also his last 2 years with 42 and 42, identical.
Yeah.
42 total, 42 total. 18 and 18 solos, 4.5 and 4.5 sacks.
Yeah. But both years. 2 years. Identical. Consistent.
I like that.
Guy can get in there. He's an athlete,
You got some, like a couple of other ones. This year they were
Yeah.
This year they were good.
Yeah.
Next year
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah. These two guys here put up numbers every year they're in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like that. And he played for Ole Miss. That's SEC.
Yeah.
And they led the nation in sacks.
Yeah, with him and Nolan.
Yeah. Nolan also played. I think these guys they played 3 tech, 1 tech, both of them. But Nolan's projected to go number 1, or not number 1. I'm sorry, in the first round, and this guy's projected in the 7th round. And their stats ain't that much different.
No,
they're not that much different. Nolan had a few more sacks.
Yeah,
but as far as, like I said, this is a list of guys that are in the Cowboys. Keep that in mind. They're in the Cowboys' wheelhouse as far as where we're at in the draft, where we can pick up a 300-pound plus guy that has experience playing nose tackle in this year's draft. This is what we come up with.
Yeah, they can either replace or back up Mozzie.
Yeah, Mozzie. I think you had Mozzie's stats. What were Mozzie's stats?
Mozzie's stats
when he was with Michigan.
His last year. He played 3 years.
Yeah,
and his totals was 88, and his solos were 39. 88 and 39.
1 year?
No, 3.
3 years combined. What was just his 1 year?
His last year?
Yeah, his last year.
His last year, he had 48 combined and 23 solo.
So how many sacks? No, he didn't have any sacks or half a sack. He had a half a sack.
That year he had half a sack.
Half a sack.
That's the only half a sack his whole college career.
Oh, the college career. So he's right in these as far as stats go.
Yeah, and he was first rounder.
Yeah, he's first rounder.
Wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, we picked him up first round.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like we said, Walter Nolan and Kenneth Grant, they have nose tackle experience. They're over 300 pounds, but they're projected first rounds. That's why they're not on our list.
I love Collins.
I love Collins.
I like these two guys.
I like these two guys, and I like Walker.
But
yeah,
I like that versatile.
I like that where you can put him. He may not be able to do that in the pros.
No, I don't
but
think so.
He's still going to be able to do. He can play 3-tech, 1-tech.
Yeah,
he could do the same thing. Plays no tackle. You could put him. He's got the weight. He's got the weight to play.
They got the weight to put him in the middle, or if they wanted to kick him out the defensive end, maybe shed a couple pounds and maybe.
Yeah, if you're less than 300 pounds, you're not making this list.
No,
because I do not. Mozzie showed us that last year.
Yeah,
was it last year? Year before. The last year Dan Quinn was there. Year before last. Yeah, whenever he was a 330 something pounder, and then Dan Quinn told him he needed to lose weight, and he got down under 300 pounds, and he had a horrible year.
Push around.
We need somebody that's got some meat on their bones that can hold up in the hole when they got two guys on them, and you ain't doing it unless you're 300 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what this video is about: 300 plusers.
All right.
Okay. So anyway, that's what we got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. We've been having a few extra subscribers, and our videos are getting a little more views. And I promise you this. I apologize for some of our quality. We do this on our phone, but we're getting better, and we're gonna get some. I feel like the information we have is good, but
our presentation
is not that great.
We're gonna get better with it.
We're gonna work on it. We're gonna get a computer and get another editing deal, set some stuff up, get rid of the whiteboard. We're gonna do a lot of stuff, but right now we do appreciate you guys' support.
Yes, thank you.
If you please, all of you that do watch, because we've been getting 200-300 hits, 400 hits sometimes. Just subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button. While you got it pulled up, click that subscribe button if you don't mind.
And tell us what you think in the comments.
Yeah, tell us what you think. And tell us what you think when you talk about next. Also, tell us what you think about these guys. What do y'all think about these two sleepers?
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that? Y'all in agreement with it? They got good stats. They're over 300. Can they hold? All we got to do is make sure they hold up, and I think they can. I like their height for a 1-tech.
Yeah. 6'1"
and 6'2". They're low to the ground. Anybody that's going to push them out of the hole has got to get down there.
Yeah.
It's easier to push this guy here that's 6'7" and 6'6" out of the way. You can get up under him than it is this guy that's 6'1", 6'2". When you're a 6'7", 6'6" offensive lineman, and you're trying to push this 6'1" guy out of the way, it's a lot harder to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what we got for you. Please like, subscribe, and comment, please. We'll see you guys again later in the week.